honestly may or may not have saw a clip of me just dancing right now. And if it looks like that I'm sweating, that's why. I just recorded that like 20 minutes ago. But here we are now. I'm done. Not with YouTube, of course, but I'm done with school. I've officially graduated. And it's a lot to take in. I just need to post a video because I hear police outside. Maybe they're excited too. I just want to make this video because this is a major announcement. I mean, I'm done. I'm done with school. I'm done with everything. I've passed my 12th year of school now. That's like 15 years of my life now worth it. You know, pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade. I had to repeat seventh grade, eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Yeah, 15 years. And I'm 19. So I started going to school when I was 4. Which is shocking, how I went from being a 4-year-old pleb who doesn't know anything to now. I have the suit. I have the cap. I have the tassel. I have the gown. I'm here. An interesting thing about this year is, well, with everything that happened, it was definitely a change. How I only made it through, like, nearly second quarter, I think, or we were just entering third quarter, and that's when all crap broke loose. The pandemic happened, and we were all forced to, go home. And let me be honest, I wasn't even there for the last 3 days that the school were open. I was sick. Not with the virus, the thing. No, I was just, I think it was just a stomach bug, and yeah, that happened. So, I'm here now. We've done everything that the high school said that we could do, being, we had our... we had, like, some events which were really fun, which, one of them was bringing a signed rock to a big rock, so we could have this whole collection of rocks near the high school for the 2020 graduates, having our, graduation photos taken. And then after that, there was, I just remember this, the really cool carpool thing, which, basically, it's where your family just decorates your car in celebration of you. And a bunch of other people in the high school as well. They drive at this designated route where everyone claps for them and cheers them on. And if you were someone with a sunroof, like if you have a car with like a window on top that could open and you could peek your head through, or even your whole body potentially, you were one of the lucky ones because you could just like, wave at everyone. You could have, you could be you could feel the wind against your face while driving. It was really fun. There were even police there that, just let us do what we wanted to do. Because they really cared about us there. And also, I did take advantage of that. I just kind of, didn't get too out of the sunroof. You could still see my head, luckily. But, yeah. And then after that, I'm pretty sure a week later, this was when, the ceremony started to happen. I'm starting to sweat under the hat. The little ceremony where all the students, valedictorian, salutatorian, however it's spelled, they did the speeches. We got not the diploma yet, but a certificate. And actually, the carpool story. I have 2 cool posters. If you see in the background, that one and that one. I have 2 cool posters, and basically, that poster is something that my mother and my brother helped make for me for the carpool thing, just so we can advertise it. And that has a story. We were planning to tape it on the back of the car, and while we were driving through the route, the sign fell, and we had to drive all the way back to our house, and then we had to drive all the way back to like where we were until we saw this lady who was carrying it. And yeah, my mother just ran out the car screaming to get the sign, and it was so hilarious. And the funny thing about this sign is, it's really hard to see. I just had to tassel in my mouth, gross. But it's really hard to see. But the thing about the sign is, if you look really closely, which unfortunately I don't think you can because it's really far away, but trust my word on this one, you can see tire tracks on it. Meaning that the sign fell off, and it got run over, someone found it, and we still managed to get it. Somehow. I have no idea, but that sign's a whole story of loss and love and found it again. Basically. Now, after that, as I was saying, we did the whole, I guess, graduation ceremony like thing, but it wasn't to get the actual diploma. It was to get a certificate of achievement. And I think I have that somewhere. Did I not bring that? I don't think I did, unfortunately. I have it somewhere. Trust me, I do. The certificate of achievement, but I think it's outside somewhere. But what I do have is the diploma, which I got literally a day later. And, yeah, it was pretty exciting. It was what was really cool about the ceremony of, certificate of participation, that one, is the principal was doing, like, everyone was doing speeches. Well, not everyone, but like the important people, they were doing speeches, and the principal was doing a speech as well, mentioning his favorite moments of the high school, and one of them, and I am not even joking, one of them was how he knew that I had a YouTube channel, and he basically promoted it. I'm pretty sure there's footage of that whole thing, and if it's possible, I would find a clip of it. I just think it's hard to do, but that exists. I swear, the video is up on Facebook somewhere, I think. But oh my gosh, that made me like so giddy. Like that almost got me to tears. Seriously, because I'm like, he knows, he knew. I mean, if I wanted to put it into a more darker perspective, maybe he knew all my goofy trash. But hey, that's a big evolution. That's a W in my one. This is a W. And then after that, we went home. I will admit, that was a hot day because we had to do so many rehearsals. I think we did one rehearsal, walk forward, walk all the way back. Then we had to do another one where it was just the walk part, and then we had to do the actual thing. A really cool thing about that is that when we walked up to the chairs where we had to sit, I was actually one of the first ones in line, because, like, there's two lines. There's, like, line 1, then there's line 2. I was part of line 1, I guess. I'm not sure what to name it, but, like, I was at the front, and at the other side were actually all the important people, like the valedictorian, salutatorian, and all those people, with, like, the important ribbons on them. And I felt, in a way, honored how I was literally at the front of the line. I knew I wasn't important compared to everyone else, but it just made me feel special. And at the end of it all, I did get a nice special gift, which I will show right here. This is I think it's granite, to be honest, but this is a graduation cup. Like, some sort of, like, a furnace. I don't think it's a furnace. Or what? It's not a furnace, but, like, a furnace? What are those bottle drinks called? Well, it's this thing. And the cool thing about it is that it says Joseph Himes, class of 2020, JHS, which is my high school name. Johnstown High School, and it also says grad at the top. And the cool thing about this is, these are all customized, meaning everyone there got their own custom one, except it didn't have Joseph Himes on it. It had literally everyone's names. Now, I would actually crap myself if every single one did have Joseph Himes on it, but, oh my gosh, it felt so special. It's like a nice gift for me. Then came the next day, the official graduation day, which was also known as a moment on Ox Field. That day, I got to choose up to 10 people to come, and of course everyone who I wanted to come didn't come, because, they had stuff going on in their lives. But my mother came, my sister came, my brother came, and my best friend and his girlfriend came. Which is where that second poster, which is a lot harder to see, arises. Now, if you don't really see it, what this basically is it says HyperHimes. There's the J for, JHS, the logo. There it says, proud of you, boy, B-O-I. Then it says, on the other side, you done it. At the bottom it says, grad ribs are on your way, because my friend, if you don't know who Zach is, his name is ProWaffles945 on YouTube. I've actually done videos with him before, and he's basically my best friend of a whole wide world. And the last thing is probably my favorite thing. It's my little Kirby, little, like, character mascot with a little grad hat. And it has a thing that says level up. And it reminds me of when Neary did the art for me and my little character. I thought it was so adorable, and I just absolutely love it. So those are those two signs. And also on the same day, my mother got me a friend. Meet JH. Now, if you don't know who JH is, it's a double entendre, because that's my initials of my name, and that's initials of my school. My real name, and Johnstown High, which I absolutely love. Now, obviously, you probably know my name by now. So, Joseph Himes, Johnstown High. It's, honestly, that's so cool. It's so adorable. It's funny because when my mother picked that up, it kept bumping into her, and, in the store, she was like, "Oh, excuse me, mister," or something like that, and I'm pretty sure people were looking at her like she was crazy, but I absolutely love her that she got me for that. And it was so great, and that's when I got my diploma. And before I show you my diploma, I will tell you something. If you saw the music video, I'd use these glow sticks, which, purple and gold, that's the important thing. As you can also see by the tassel, purple and gold are the colors of my school. And that's fact. And I'm not even joking, because I have, oh yeah, by the way, my glasses are over here, if you would, I guess if you want to see. Nice custom rainbow ones, I guess. Got them off Wish for a couple bucks. But, yeah. Then after that, a day later, which was literally just yesterday, probably by the time I'm uploading this, that was a movie Ozoner thing. And it's basically a drive-in movie. I brought my sister, brought my brother, my mother, obviously she drives, and then there's me. And that was when the official thing happened. Originally, when I was there first, my tassel was to the right. Now, it's to the left. Because I've officially left school behind. That's not even a joke. It literally means, left. And, right is right here right now. Left is left it all behind. I don't even think that's what it means at all, but, I'm just taking whatever thing that makes sense. By the way, did you know, under this shirt, some sweet rainbow, because I always gotta rock it, especially in party times like this. And we just were there because they awarded everything, to all the really cool students. And, yeah, it was really fun, and we got to I'm sorry, it was so exciting that I just mixed up my words. We got to see an intense fireworks show that was really cool, really awesome, and I absolutely loved it. And we got a ton of snacks, too, because, in this bag, I went to Dollar Tree, spent like $50 on snacks, and you know how much I ate? Zero, because I didn't want to use the restroom and, ruin any of it. And this is where the most important part comes. And this is not fake. This is official. This is the diploma. Now, I don't know if I could show the diploma. I'm not sure if there's anything legal. What's so legal about showing a diploma? I don't think it's anything. But if you want to know, before I show you the inside, I just want you to know, the first thing that you see in here, look at that. This is my official high school photo. And, yep, that is actually me. This is when they took the photos. This was the same day that they took the picture of me with the rock that I had to hand in, which I mentioned earlier. But look at it. You can probably see reflections on my screen, but I'm not even joking. I'm going to just show the whole side, fill the whole camera. Why not? Look at that. That, you can see. It's about the same. And this is not a fake. This is a real diploma. Official. Real diploma. I finished high school. It's been completed. Johnstown High School. Johnstown, New York. This certifies that Joseph Matthew Himes has satisfactorily completed a course of study prescribed for graduation from this school and is therefore awarded this diploma, given in the month of June 2020. Signed by the President, Board of Education, the Superintendent, and the high school principal, with the Board of Regents endorsement symbol, and also a nice image of how the school looks. A really nice, that's either hand-drawn or it's like it's definitely hand-drawn. What am I saying? But it's official. I'm done with high school. I can leave it all behind. And the really cool thing is that I can work on more videos. Now, this doesn't mean I'm gonna do triple videos every day. That is so much. But I can just focus on me really now. I'm not sure what the future's gonna hold, but yeah. Now, also, if you saw that dancing clip, that's gonna be a video for later. I'm literally going to upload, the videos where it's oh, HyperHimes, I gotta put this picture back. HyperHimes organizes binder. HyperHimes gives you inspiration. HyperHimes makes a sandwich. HyperHimes does his homework, all that stuff. There's gonna be a video literally called HyperHimes celebrates his graduation by dancing. And yeah, it is going to be really funny, but also just lit. And I'll be honest, these are purple and gold, like I said, like I said earlier. And the crazy thing is, it came in a long 3-pack, but these are the golden ones, and these are the purple ones. Now, at first, can you see a difference? Can you see a difference between this? It'd be hard to. I thought they actually gave me, like, some violet ones, like some indigo ones, but no. Turns out they're gold. And, yeah, I don't have the logo on my chest, you know, from the shirt that I usually wear, custom one, but I feel really happy. I have a party coming on in a couple days. I'd say about, like, a couple weeks, yeah, to be honest. I mean, it's somewhere in July, probably late, but it's really exciting. I feel really happy, and I gotta thank you guys. I feel like if I had never started YouTube, I'd be the shy, like this really shy pleb who never really branches out to any of this stuff. But ever since I started, it's really improved on my life. Like, you can look all the way back at the start of my channel. I sounded so different. I sounded terrible. I sounded, like, really nasally, and while I always ate the mic. In fact, I think the best example is if you see some of my series that I've done at the first episode, and then you go to the last episode. Like, I think the best example is Undertale, because I sounded, like, quiet and nasally. And the same can be shown, you know, for Shovel Knight, Shovel Hope, because I sounded like the same. But later on in the series, I sounded a lot more hectic. I sounded a lot more, like, energy-filled. I sounded a lot more, how do you say, hype. Putting the hype in HyperHimes. Over there. Sign. Tassel. Anyway. Yeah, and I just gotta thank you guys enough. And currently we're sitting at nearly 6,000 subscribers, which I can't thank you guys enough for that. All of your support means the world to me, and I really hope that in the future we can grow, we can be bigger, and with our growth, we can use our growth to help people along the way. And yeah, I just have to thank you guys so much. But with that being said, I guess I'll end this video here. Call it technically an update, but it's more like a big announcement, like the major announcement. I mean, being done with high school, that's no, like, easy feat. I'm sorry, I just ate some chicken and Chinese food for dinner. We've been celebrating a lot with takeout. You know, I got KFC yesterday, I got Chinese food today, and it's been delicious. And just for a little last thing, I want to thank all my friends. I want to thank all my family. There's so many friends that I have to count. I want to thank so many people. I want to thank my girlfriend. I think she means the world. My family means the world. My friends mean the world. All my subscribers and viewers and anyone who comments, they mean the world to me, and they're the things that built me up today. And honestly, I could never be, you know, I would always be in their debt, basically. And the only thing that I can really do now is help everyone that I can, help everyone that I see, and try and make the world a better place, even though we're kind of in a bad situation right now because of 2020 in general. There's the chance we might even not make it to the end, but even if that's the case, I'll still try and do it and make all of us smile. But with that being said, I really hope you enjoy this announcement, this whole video, this celebration in general. If you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like at the video and also share it with your friends for more, you know, videos of mine in general. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you haven't yet, or you're looking forward to, please be sure to hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to receive all my notifications on this YouTube channel in the near future. But above all else, I will see you, entities and guardians, get more central for this, in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.
Just a little time, just a little something else instead, just a little time, just a little something up ahead I'm dreaming of.